Hey guys, this is Sohan from Auckland. How are you? Couple of things that I wanted to do for you in this video. One, I wanted to share with you a really personal achievement, a success story, and I want to just share with you why I'm so excited about it. But the second thing I wanted to talk to you about was what I'm about to do on Monday, and what I'd like you to do is join me on Monday to jump on this challenge. So I just wanted to talk to you about these two really important things today. And let's start talking about what has happened. In the last 24 hours, I have managed to accomplish one of my biggest challenges in my entire career of being online. The challenge was by my coach, and he suggested 13 days ago, he suggested that I was going to do 100 blog posts in total. Well, technically it was 15 days ago. I had a challenge put up to do 100 blogs in that period of time. And my deadline was 11:59 p.m. New Zealand time last night, which was Saturday. And I managed to get, I achieved my first goal, which you guys would have seen. Part of that 100 was to do the first 15 blog posts in 3 days, and I managed to get that done in under 24 hours, in under 1 day, which is really cool. And you would have seen that in my previous video that I sent out to you guys. But then I was asked to do 85 blogs in the remaining 12 days, and I said I'll accept it initially. And so if you've heard me on the mastermind call, one of the things I mentioned was I didn't want to say no to my coach, and I said yep, I'll go ahead and I'll do it. But the moment I said yep and accept it, I realized it was a tough gig, and I was going, geez, am I really going to be able to achieve this? You know what I mean? Like 100, I want you to think about this, 100 posts in a total of 15 days, out of which I'd already done 15, so I was left with 85, and I had to do those in 12 days. And I had all these voices in my head saying, oh my gosh, I don't know if it's going to work out, it's going to be tough, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I decided I'll bite the bullet, and I'll do it. And right enough, I managed to start creating blog posts, and I decided I'll do about 7 a day, and that should get me done with 85 in 12 days. But I couldn't. The first night I sat down to do it, and I ended up just barely doing 1 post, and I couldn't do the remaining 6. And I realized at that moment it's going to be a tough gig. But I didn't give up, and so I wanted to share this with you because I didn't give up, and I decided to keep pushing through. And it was hard because I had a lot of distractions in my life, and while I had those distractions in my life, it was really hard to focus and get in the zone and get the task completed. But anyway, I still persisted, I pushed, and my coach always said, when things get hard, you push harder. So that's exactly what I did. I pushed harder, and I made a decision that I will have it completed. And right enough, in the last 48 hours, I knew I had about 55 blogs to go. And so I pushed really hard, and I managed to complete half of those on the day before, like the second last day. And then the remaining half was supposed to be completed on the last day, which was yesterday. Now, little did I know, when I was doing my first half of it, I spilled over into the last day. What I mean by that is I was going to do I was going to do about 25 odd posts, but I ended up going past midnight and getting into the Sunday zone. And I completed 17 posts there. Now, sounds confusing, I know that, but to me it was great because I had 17 posts that I did between midnight Sunday and midnight Saturday and 3 a.m. Sunday morning. And then I decided to have a bit of rest. I woke up at 11 o'clock and I got back into it, and I said, all right, I've got another 26 to 27, almost 28 posts to go. And so I added that up together and I made it happen. I decided I'll do it in chunks because usually, and this is another thing I learned, when you're getting a big task at hand, you can't just jump into it and do it all at once. You have to break it down. They say, how do you eat an elephant? Well, you just eat it bite by bite. And that's exactly what I did. So I played a game with myself, and I said, okay, I know myself, and I love breaks. I love to work towards a break. I love rewards, and a break was a reward for me. So I said, how about if I'm doing 28 blogs, how about I have 7 breaks? I do 7 sessions of 4 blogs each. And I did exactly that. I stuck to the plan. I found it really easy because then I was going 4 blogs, and then I was taking a break for 10 minutes, and then I was getting realigned and getting back into it. Now, this is important. I'm sharing this with you, and I'm mindful that this has gone over 3 minutes because I intentionally wanted to do a 3-minute video for you, but I know that I'm going to talk a little bit, and this is important. So I did something really interesting in these breaks. And I want to share these breaks. I want to tell you this little nugget which is so powerful for me. So I want you to stay tuned and watch the second part of this video that I'm going to create. Okay, I'll see you in the second video, but I want you to play this back and listen to what I did and what I said to you and the couple of nuggets that I dropped on this video that were really key for me to achieve this success and accomplish my first plan. So in the second video, I'm going to talk and complete my story about how this first part of my accomplishment took place, and then I'm also going to share with you what I've got planned for Monday and how you can be part of that journey as well. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.